Where were you like, soccer now?
Yeah, this is a powerful moment. I go to the coffee shop. I'm listening to this podcast, and it's for Christian dads. And this guest was on, and he was saying, where are the men that are willing to not accept the status quo? Where are the men that are willing to push themselves to their literal limits and edge, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and don't just try to check all these American ideals, but want to be warriors for the legacy of their family and their grandchildren one day? And I'm sitting there thinking, I am not that man. And I want to be, but I know 50 years from now, this path I'm on, I'm going to have so much regret. And so I just prayed a dangerous prayer in that chair. And I just said, God, don't let me move from this chair till I bring the fire back in my heart. And in God's mercy, because I've prayed many times when he hasn't answered for years, sometimes decades. For whatever reason, in that moment, it was
Man.
Spirit came in. I felt fire and resolve come back. And I get out my journal and I'm like, all right, God, whatever you want me to do. And so I'm sitting there and he says, soccer.
What?
And I said, I'm like, God, that is stupid. Wasn't on my radar. It was not from me. So I argue with God. I'm like, God, if I'm going to push myself to the limit, which was what the podcast was about, then semi-pro is not going to make me wake up at 4 a.m. and train my butt off. I need the most delusional, ludicrous, crazy goal that will actually make me eat like, sleep like, train like, think like a World Cup player. So I set my delusional, crazy goal on making the World Cup in 2026. And I just started going for it.